and we weren't invited to the wedding. We don't even know them. Nah, I'm not one of those. I mean, here, people don't have a problem with it. You know, when you just show up uninvited. But the way I was raised, you don't do that, man. We call them freeloaders.
No.
You know, just show up. But see, the problem I have sometimes is you have some people here that take but never give. You know, what we call deep pockets and short arms.
That's why there's a saying that it's better to give than to receive.
There's a saying like that in the States. It's better to give than to receive. Usually the freeloaders are the ones that say that. They enforce it. Yeah, we're eating lunch, man. Hey, I'm eating this. It's Miles made up. It's that smoked chicken that we smoked a few days ago. It's got mayonnaise and tomatoes that mixed in with it. I don't know if you can see it. It's really good, man. It's got that smoky taste to it. Miles likes it. Yeah, Miles is having rice, that's a given, with chicken and, what is that, spinach? It looks like spinach.
Green pepper leaves.
Oh, green pepper leaves? Yeah, Miles has to get a daily intake of rice. And that's fine, man. I make fun of it, but you know, I don't care. I could care less. I got more important things to worry about, you know?
Look at the green. Oh, yummy.
Yeah, yesterday we started telling a story, but I was like, no, say that one at a time. It's about a guy. He wasn't American, but it doesn't matter where he's from because it's shitty what he did no matter where he is from. He was married. The woman is really a really good person, man. I've talked to her numerous times. Really good person. Really good. Well, he was married to her. Now, I don't know if they're still married. I don't know. I really don't care. They had an adopted child. How old was the kid? When he's going through all this BS.
Primary.
Yeah, he's what, about 4?
3.
Nah, he's older than that. Okay, let's just say between the age of 3 and 8.
Primary 3.
Oh, he's in primary 3. How old is that?
9.
9 years old. Well, I guess the father, or the husband, well yeah, father and husband got tired of the relationship and decided he was going to go out and look for other things, better things. Now, from my understanding, from what people have told me, he wasn't much to look at. He was overweight. You know, he wasn't much to look at. And no, I know I'm not much to look at either, but I'm just saying. Because you understand what I'm saying here. Now, she wasn't a bad, the wife wasn't a bad looking woman. Now, she was in age, okay, how old was she, about 50s?
60.
Yeah, but she wasn't,
64.
if anybody will tell you, Asian women age very gracefully, okay? They don't age hard, they age very gracefully. And like I said, I've talked to her numerous times and she's a really nice person. Now, with that being said, she might have had a different side of her in private. You know, she might have been a real pain in the ass. I don't know. I really don't know. Well, anyway, but it still doesn't justify what he was doing. He decided he was going to go out and play. And he got, how many times did he get caught?
I think 3 times.
Yeah, one time, it was, she was telling me, she called him. she goes, where you at? And he said he was at the doctor's. And she goes, you at the doctor's? And he goes, yes. And she goes, then why, and I'm here, why did I see you go into a hotel with a young woman? You know? And the guy had what, really bad diabetes? That ain't the guy who passed away, it was another guy. He had diabetes, right? So that was his excuse. Every time he had to go, he wanted to go out, he'd say he was going to the doctor. And he wasn't. He wasn't going to. I believe things were getting worse for him. For them too, as far as the relationship. No, I mean, you guys running around cheating on her. Things ain't going to be good at it. And she knows it. Things aren't going to be good at home. I don't care where you're from. And people say, oh, a Philippine woman will put up with it. No, they won't. No, they won't. No, no. There's probably limits till it gets to the point where they actually know you're doing it. And once they know you're doing it, game's over. You know. Well, anyway, I guess things were getting really bad for them as far as, you know, the tension between them. And he took off. And what did she do? What did she do when he took off? Disappeared.
Disappear. Yeah.
What did she do?
Disappear.
You need to work with me here. She reported him to immigration, and basically, even if he was on a permanent resident, once a year you got to check in, okay? And since she reported him, two things, and she says adultery, two things are going to happen. He's going to get blacklisted, and he's going to get deported. And most likely, he'll never be able to come back to the Philippines.
Yeah. Once you're deported, you cannot enter anymore.
Yeah.
You have already you're already blacklisted here in Philippines.
Yeah.
So bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, sometimes if you get the blacklist, see, I'm not even worried about that stuff, man, because I ain't gonna do anything. Once you get blacklisted, it depends on how long they're gonna blacklist you for. You know, it could be a year. From my understanding, I never checked into it because, you know, I don't care.
No, once you're blacklisted, you cannot enter anymore. What? Only if you change name.
I thought, you know, when you're blacklisted, it was for a time period. You know, you can't come into the Philippines for a year, but you can't come to the Philippines for 6 months.
Change name.
Hmm?
Change name. You can come in the Philippines if you change your name.
But you still got the same passport. You just can't walk into the Philippines without a passport.
Change your name. Just
You know
change
what-
your
you know-
passport also.
You know how much money that would cost? And it's not easy, like writing on a piece of paper, changing your name. You gotta go legally changed. But even though you change your name, your record's gonna follow you. The average person ain't gonna go out and get a fake passport, Miles. The average person is not gonna do that. They ain't got the money. That's very expensive. From what I was told from, you know, people that don't lie and stuff like that, is that this guy was a drunk, was he? He drank from the time he woke up in the morning till the time he went to bed at night. Guy was an alcoholic, man. And that seemed funny, man, because I don't know what I want to say. It seems to me in the Philippines, alcoholism is not recognized. You know? You know what an alcoholic is?
Alcoholic.
Yeah, you know what it is.
They are already they live with alcohol already. They live in just sitting there and drinking wine. They can't live without wine. Those are alcohol.
Yeah. An alcoholic is like a drug addict. They can't function without drinking. At least they think they can't function without drinking. you know. But other than that, you know, yeah, this guy is just. See, I'm not. This is not an advice channel. I don't give people advice because what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. You know, everybody. It's. Believe me, when I first, before I came in, I started watching some channels, man, and some of them were full of shit. I'm gonna be honest. Some of them were like, you know, they painted this picture of, you know, rainbows and unicorns, and you get here like, where's these rainbows and unicorns at? You know, Philippines is not a bad place. It's what you make of it. And if you're so set in your ways, that was where the camera shut off. Yeah, well, it's a GoPro Hero 8. It's what you make of it, man. And if you come here so hard-headed and thinking that you're going to live the Western lifestyle, which you can to a point, okay? I don't know. Some people can do it, some people can't. You know, live the. Like me, it's the only thing. I mean, I know guys. People come. I was saying guys. People come here, and they rent a place that has no aircon, no running water in their house, and they got maybe 2 lights. You know, 2 lights. 1 light for the kitchen, 1 light for the bedroom. That's it. And it's, you know, a ceiling mounted light. And they're not happy because they're sweating their asses off all the time. You know, they're limited to their finances. You know, each his own, and they leave pissed off, man, thinking, you know, it's all the Philippines people, it's all the Philippines' fault, but it's their fault because they weren't prepared. You know. Hey, let me get some shout outs. Okay, I got one from James Franklin, okay, man? He's asked me, yeah, I'm retired military. The problem with TRICARE here is, okay, I've been to 2 places so far here in this Ilocos Norte region, okay? We're the northwestern region of the Philippines. Went to 2 places that 2 medical places that said they accept TRICARE. In reality, it's not really they accept it, okay? What they told me is you can come and see us, you pay the medical bill, and then TRICARE will reimburse you. Just like the deal with the hospital, we'll reimburse you. I never did it that way, man. You know, or you know, well, no, I'm sorry, that's not what they said. They said, you go ahead, you pay us, and then we'll submit the paperwork for TRICARE, and then we'll reimburse you when the money comes in. I'm sorry, man, no. No. I'm really hoping, and if you think that's straight and that's legit, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm hoping that the military, U.S. military, whatever's army, well, it'll be a joint force base probably, comes back to the Philippines, and there is talk of them coming open up the naval base again, right?
Yeah.
There's talk of it, okay. But nobody knows what's going to happen. Let's be honest about this. But there's talk about it. If that does happen, Miles and myself are going to take ourselves to that base so I can get her put on deals. We got married in the Philippines. We didn't get married in the States, okay? So that's what we plan on doing. Miles really could care less. I care. Because when I die, Miles will get a retirement coming in. It's not as much as I'm bringing in now, but they give you a percentage of it. Because I'm paying for it, right? They deduct it from my pay anyway, from my retirement. Then I got one I'll give a shout out to Bookham, Dano, and Pinay.
Pinay.
Pinay. P-I-N-A-Y. Pinay. Pinay. Yeah. Yeah, but hey, he's talking about the metal roof. I don't know, man. I like the metal roof. I like the, because I sleep really good. I sleep really good when it's raining. Because you get a it knocks me right out. Knocks me right out. This guy. Get Cindy G. Yeah, I hope that she's having surgery here in Dumay. D-U-M-A. Dumay. Dumagetti. Yeah, good luck, man. Hope all the best for you. Like I said, man, it's not the doctors. The doctors are very well-learned, intelligent people. It's just they got to work with the equipment they have. And the doctors and the hospitals don't want to pay all that money.
Lack of facilities, equipment. That is what nurses and doctors are.
Hey, and Jan not asleep. I like that name. Jan not asleep. Yeah, you're right. I'll message you later on a comment what you wrote. F-16 pilot. My friend in Davao has trouble getting his medicine. You know, that's what I like about, what's that pharmacy name again? BioWell, man. If they don't have the medicine that we need, well, I never go there for any kind of medicine. Miles has no problem with her maintenance medicine, but she has told me if it's not an emergency, I mean, if you don't need it within the next 5 to 10 minutes, she can order the medicine. It'll be in either if it's in the morning, that afternoon, or the next day. So, I mean, it's just BioWell, really very well ran pharmacy, and it's a mom and pop pharmacy. Now, Tamara, Paris, no, they don't. You don't have to apologize. It's just a glitch, I guess, in YouTube where I receive one message multiple times, or I don't receive it at all. You know.
Is it?
It's sometimes I do. Yeah, I get. It's like what? What else? Oh, this guy James, man, I'm gonna say my piece if I can find it. You made a comment, man, that I didn't know. Hold on a second. I'm not gonna read it, but I think it. Who was it? Damn, now it's gone. Go figure. No, he wrote a comment. And I'm like, is this guy trying to put me down or what? And if you are, man, if that makes you feel good about yourself, knock yourself out, man. I'm trying to find the guy, man. The comment he made, it wasn't James Franklin, okay? It wasn't you. But now I can't find it, so he might have took it down. But he made a comment that was like, it didn't make no sense what they said, okay? And I basically said on the response or the reply is like, I don't know whether to take this as an, take this bad or good in a nutshell. I don't. One thing I learned on YouTube, man, and many other YouTubers have told me they got like 100 and something, not from the Philippines, okay, that have other platforms. They had told me, you just ignore them people, man. They ain't worth a damn. They ain't got nothing better to do than make rude ass comments to you. So I ignore them. But that one I was trying to figure out, what are you trying to tell me? It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. And I got Mr. Gleason, Mr. David Gleason, man. Good guy. Good guy, Mr. Gleason. All right, man. You got anything to say? Any words of wisdom? Why you being nice? Why you being nice to me? Because we're on video? Alright, man, I'll let you all go. You be good to yourself, you be good to each other, and don't worry about the small stuff. Talk to you later. Bye for now. Bye-bye.